The last time Kayla and I met was in Oklahoma. I believe it was February 2019. And here she is today at the Fiber Connect 2021 talking about the success they've had in rolling out a new fiber to the home system. Perhaps you can give us some of the tips you've learned and some that you just shared with some of the attendees.
Yeah, absolutely happy to. One of the things that we have done is we really just focus on the golden rule. So doing for our subscribers what we would want done for ourselves as subscribers of our own company. So we really focus on transparency, accountability, and also accessibility to surprise and delight our subscribers. That ties back in a bunch of different ways, but some of the main points that I was hitting on earlier is making sure that we have everyone inside of OEC Fiber and at the co-op as well on the same page about what it means to be exceptional and to offer above and beyond customer service. So we really, really want to focus on making sure everyone knows where that bar is, and then everyone knows how far they can go to achieve that, outstanding customer experience. So really tying back to the culture, really making sure that everyone is on the same page and that we're all in this together to help the subscriber at the end of the day is super important to us at OEC and OEC Fiber. A couple of the other things that we do is we really focus on communicating between departments. So I work really hard to communicate with our member service team, with our tier 2 team, anyone that's on the front lines of subscriber communication, because I really want to make sure that we are hitting all of the marks that we need to hit as a marketing team and as a company in general to make sure that the subscribers are having the best experience possible. So, we're constantly looking to improve on what we have going on in the field and making sure that we are accountable, to my point earlier, with how we're deploying our services and what we're providing for our subscribers along the way. We also really work hard to automate a lot of the subscriber experience. So as an NISC shop, we really work to have those workflows nailed down for our subscribers once they sign up for services. We have a bunch of different trigger points that kind of hit along the way so that they're being communicated about during the process and during the install process. So they really know what to expect and what's coming up next, because it's a new experience for a lot of people going through the fiber installation process. So we want to make sure that we're all on the same page as we go. And finally, one of the little things that I shared with everyone earlier is we do have surveys that go out once somebody is installed, but one of the things that we really like to do is send everybody a handwritten note card, and we say thank you to everybody. And we use a service called Handwritten. It's a very fancy service that uses a robot to actually use a pen on paper and handwrite a message. Robot write a message for us and whatever we want to say, and we send that out to all of our subscribers. The message is written from David Goodspeed, our president. And again, I put it in quotes since it's a robot technically writing it. But he says thank you to all of our subscribers. It gives us the opportunity to sprinkle in a little bit of marketing, some current events, thank them for subscribing, and then give them the opportunity to share any feedback directly with David. So that just opens the door to accessibility. We're here. We want to be accountable for what we're doing and how we're deploying our services for our subscribers. And so asking for that feedback and providing a direct link to our president really helps our subscribers see that we're here, we're real people, and we want them to have the best experience possible.
Yeah, when I was out there, he was actually handwriting them, but I could see how that wouldn't scale. At one point I want to bring up, though, is you were Greenfield. So why don't you talk about that? Because you went from virtually zero when the last time we met.
Yes, we are over 22,000 subscribers today. We are also finishing up our native electric build. So we've kind of covered the east side of our service territory, the west side. Both of those are a little bit more rural, less dense than our central service territory. But we're now moving into the central area of our service territory, a lot more of the urban areas, a little bit more density. And we're scheduled to finish out that native system build in September, October of this year.
That's incredible, because you literally went from 0 to 22,000 in a little over 2 years, right?
Yes, it feels like a blink of an eye. It's been a long journey, but we're really excited to serve all of our electric members and then to go beyond that and serve non-members as well. So we're excited for the next chapter and ready to reach all of our members.
And I'd imagine that is where the automation becomes important, right?
Absolutely. And even more so when we go beyond our electric membership, really making sure that our subscribers that are not electric members, they've had no previous interaction with us, we want them to know what our standard of service is. So making sure that we're communicating with them through the process, But again, we're accountable, we're accessible in that we have transparency through the process. It's just, we've got to make sure those non-members understand that as well.
Is going to be a challenge getting that message out to a group that you haven't necessarily communicated to before?
It is sometimes, but we found that the momentum that we've built with our membership has really helped carry us to this moment. So the evangelists that we have created along the way, as we've offered, surprised and delighted our subscribers, they have really helped us kind of carry that message and help answer questions for people who aren't as familiar with our brand out in the wild and on social media and that kind of thing. So that has really helped us build the brand equity to then move beyond our electric system.
Well, and speaking of brand, you've done an amazing job of branding, and I was commenting on your shirt. It's very unique for a branded shirt.
Yes, thank you very much. I was saying one of the perks of being on the marketing team and having a say in that, but we work with an amazing partner for all of our swag, all of our uniforms, cross-country promotions. They're wonderful. They're in Oklahoma, but they service everywhere. And I was just telling Caitlin Bonds with Cumberland Connect, she's partnered with them as well, and they've really helped them take their customer service to the next level. And they're actually moving from just a general swag uniform company into being more of a niche fiber specific swag and uniform company, which is just so cool to see the momentum behind all of these broadband players. It's awesome.
So their experience becomes your experience, which becomes a better customer experience, I guess.
Absolutely. I mean, it all plays together.
Excellent. Kayla, great catching up with you.
Nice catching up with you too. Thank you.